Fired up! Let's go! Louder, Kale! Louder! What's up? Welcome into the Winners Lounge.
Let's go.
We are coming to you live from the Toyota Winners Lounge, driven by your Front Range Toyota Store, the official vehicle of DNVR, and we are presented by Bet365. Download the Bet365 app. Use the code DNVR365 when you sign up. Deposit $10, place a bet for $5 to get $200 in bonus bets. Nuggets get a massive win tonight, a blowout win over the 76ers, 124-96. We got a lot to talk about. I'm Harrison Wind. I got D-Line with me.
Guys, it went like how we thought it was going to go. Absolute beatdown.
Pretty much.
Absolutely ridiculous opponent. Absolute waste of everyone's time. And yet, I'm on top of the world.
On top of the world because, as we all know, this was the first game of the season.
Unbelievable.
Great to, get out on the right foot, start things off on a positive note.
I would say we had
game one.
I would say we had a tumultuous preseason.
It was a really long preseason.
Summer league in there somehow.
Yeah, I thought they were trying to cut down on the preseason games. They extended them.
Well, listen, what I've learned is that in the MLB baseball, in order to play 162 games, you must first play 40 games.
That's correct, yes.
NBA, clearly the same thing.
Adam Silver's adopted that.
Absolutely. So we have 14 meaningful games. It's like the football schedule.
It really did feel like the first game of this Nuggets stretch run, and Denver didn't have to give a huge effort in this one.
I would say no, yeah.
But they blow out the 76ers, who, man, might be the worst team I've seen in a while. 124-96. I only have two notes in my fast breakdown, man.
I bet they tell the whole story.
And they did tell the whole story. Aaron Gordon, beast mode.
Yep.
That was the first note of this game.
I actually remember that now that you're mentioning it.
He had the first 6 points in this game, just was dominating guys, beasting guys inside.
Sometimes he's got to dominate a guy.
Mauling guys, if you will. That's a watch-along joke. Only people that were on the watch-along got that. He had the first 6 points, and it was pretty obvious early that this was going to be an absolute rout. Really, regardless of what the Nuggets did, that's what it felt like. Second note, Jokic 8 assists in 8 minutes. He was diming. He was diming and not really looking to shoot or score. But hey.
No, because the Nuggets found one weird trick, which was Christian Brown just slipped to the basket. And
man.
Spammed it over and over and over.
The rest of this game was just beautiful. I mean, this wasn't all the Nuggets are good type of game. The beautiful offense was there. The ball was popping. Everybody played well and everybody contributed. Cam Johnson played great in this game. 18 points for him. Nikola Jokic barely had to sweat.
Yeah.
The most he sweated was when he was getting into it with the refs.
Yeah.
To be honest, he only had to play 25 minutes. Christian Brown really got going throughout a lot of this game on those easy slips to the rim. The split cut action was really working. He was getting out on the break, and Jokic was finding him. I mean, this was a laugher by halftime. The Nuggets outscored the 76ers 38-22 in the first quarter, 34-18 in the second quarter. And this game was pretty much over. It was a 30-point game for most of the second half. Nuggets starters did not have to play hard. That's big with a back-to-back coming up tomorrow, the one that got added to the schedule. And this wasn't all the Nuggets are good type of game.
I know. Unfortunately, they weren't able to keep that lead. I'd like to see the Nuggets be able to hold on to a 30-point lead. They won
by 28.
The Sixers shrunk it down to 28, which I thought was a pretty shameful performance by our Denver Nuggets. No, I mean, Kel, bring the graphics up again of the team stats. The Nuggets, another night, the Nuggets shoot essentially 50% from three. They did shoot 50% from just the field in general, but they were. I mean, but a really high assist total. It would have gone a lot higher if they had been, if they were interested in keeping up the level of intensity that they had in the first half, but that would be foolish.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like they got hot in a quarter or
Nope.
one half. They were just red hot all the way through this game, especially from three.
And that's just it. It's like, oh, should we do Red Hawk Roofing?
Well, I was going to go, but we were just talking about the game. Yeah.
Just bros chatting.
Yeah. Should we go to Red Hawk Roofing Big
Yeah,
Takeaways?
let's do it. Let's go. Red Hawk Roofing Big Take. My Red Hawk Roofing Big Takeaway. Holy smokes, are all the Nuggets good? When, asterisk, when playing sub NBA talent, all of the Nuggets are able to destroy sub NBA talent.
Right. It feels good when that happens. As long as you're not the Utah Jazz.
What a terrible game. Like the 76ers organization should be ashamed at the team they've put on the floor tonight. Granted, they're missing Joel Embiid.
They were. They were missing Paul George. They were missing Tyrese Maxey.
They were missing their top 3 players.
Kelly Oubre.
Top 4 players.
Well, that's doing us some work.
But my God, man, those players didn't know what they were doing.
It was bad.
It was like their first day. Like they had never talked to the coach before.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, hey, get in there and just ride it out. Like
looked like they were having tryouts.
For real, dude.
All right, you, and you. You're up.
King of the court.
Yeah. I mean, you're right, man. This Philly team was so bad. They had 13 turnovers in this game. I don't know how it was not 26, double that. Some of like the worst passes I've ever seen in an NBA game.
Bro.
Some air balls that were 2 feet to the left. It was pretty ugly, but Nuggets took care of business.
It had real JV versus varsity vibes.
Yeah.
Like the little guys are coming out to battle to see how they do. They just got punched over and over and over. The Nuggets did literally whatever they wanted. Meaning, if they wanted to do like a weird behind the back pass, they would do it. If they wanted to just catch a shot and jack up a 3 immediately to Hardaway Jr.,
sure,
they could do it. There was really just no thing that they could not accomplish. But I will say, at least in something that can be pulled from this game.
Okay, all right.
The Nuggets were running their 2-man game with 3 out to perfection. Like those 2 guys had plenty of room to operate because all of the Sixers, whether by scouting or just because they didn't know who they were playing, were guarding the guys out on the perimeter, allowing Jokic and Murray room, and then they would kind of collapse on them. And then Jokic just found the open guy. And tonight they knocked down all those threes. Christian Brown, Cam Johnson, like all those guys, Tim Hardaway Jr. And it just made an already impossible task become an absolute laugher.
It was a laugher.
When the Nuggets were functioning at that high of octane on offense. They did truly whatever they wanted.
They really did. And it did turn into a laugher. We were the ones laughing.
We were laughing. News. We had a bear on the watch along.
It got wild.
We had a dancing leprechaun. Yeah. Can we bring that dancing leprechaun up, you think, just to give people a taste?
Maybe. My Red Hawk Roofing big takeaway. This is a new chapter of the season. I really do believe.
There he is.
This is probably the final chapter of the regular season. And it's a chapter where the Nuggets can and should go on a run to end the year just based on how easy this schedule is and how many games, I'm not going to say will look like this because this was crazy. But the Nuggets should win a lot of these games coming up at home against tanking teams pretty easily. They should have a lot of games coming up where Jokic doesn't have to play the fourth quarter.
Yes.
They should win a lot of games by just their bench outplaying the other team's bench.
Definitely.
Like for me, this game though, I'm going to call out 2 guys. I'm not concerned about Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic, and Aaron Gordon in any way, shape, or form.
I share your
I am not concerned about those guys at all. I'm really not concerned about the starters, but if there's 2 guys I want to see close this season really strong, it's Cam Johnson and Christian Brown.
The CNC shooting factory.
Sure. Christian Brown on bobblehead night for him and Killa Cam.
Dude, Killa Cam, man.
They played great in this game. And they didn't have to do a lot to play great. But you know what they did in their minutes, Cam Johnson, 18.6 of 8 shooting, 3 of 3 from 3-point range. Christian Brown, 22.7 and 9, shooting 2 of 3 from three-point range. I really liked how both those guys played.
Absolutely.
Offensively and defensively, both had a lot of really good moments defensively, especially Cam, from what I remember and what I watched. So if there's, two guys I can pinpoint, and they even are above the bench in terms of guys I just want to really lock in at the end of the season because they're just that important, it's Christian Brown and Cam Johnson, and today was a real first good step in just finishing the season strong.
It was a beautiful sight, an absolutely beautiful sight. Cam John has now been on, at least by my count, a 3-game heater, at least a 3-game aggression tour, I guess, like coming out with a new attitude, like new year,
He's Killer Cam.
New me, same me, but actually new me. Kill it, dude. He really honestly went into a phone booth as Cameron Johnson, professional basketball player, and emerged as Killer Cam.
I don't know, who is this guy?
We didn't do it. It was like when Urkel on Family Matters took his glasses off and he became Stefan.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And he became cool. This is the opposite. And he just came out. It was like that level of play that we've been getting from Cam Johnson is very encouraging because obviously we're not going to get teams that just are not interested in playing NBA basketball like tonight. We're going to get difficult teams, and the fact that he was able to
play the Jazz twice.
I mean, like come playoff time, and like everything is now leading up to playoff time. We are in the pre-playoffs right now. So, and the Nuggets could do well for themselves by just running the table and getting the 3 seed. That would be sick as hell.
Yep.
Especially if they can do it like this with lesser opponents and just like not mess around like that. There's nothing worse than when your team plays down to a lesser opponent and just allows them to believe they might win.
And we've seen that so many times.
So many times. And then one of their idiots gets hot shooting from 3, and then all of a sudden you find yourself in a dogfight because you...
Was that idiot Andre Drummond tonight?
Andre Drumstick.
Dude's having fun out there.
Yeah. Really, it's really fun to watch him too. What an artist out there, just absolutely a ballerina. And it's just cool, man. It's cool to see good things happening that we need to see, even if it is in kind of a jokey game.
Yeah, but these jokey games can still build confidence if you're a guy like Christian Brown, who has definitely lost some throughout this year. Him just hitting 2 in rhythm threes like he did today in a big win where he plays really well. And the Nuggets outscored the 76ers by 21 points when he's on the court. That does something for you.
Yeah, it does.
Same thing with Cam Johnson, who, ever since he had this come to Jesus moment in the locker room and just said, I've been hesitant and second guessing this year too much.
Wait, didn't he say that to Vogt? Was it come to Vogt moment?
Maybe. I wasn't in there. Ever since he said that after the Rockets game where this turnaround started, he's been a different guy.
Truly.
He's gone from Cam Johnson to Killer Cam.
Absolutely. Dude, look at the leprechaun's now on the logo. I love it. This is for if you consume us through podcast, I just got to tell you, you're missing out on so much.
Maybe switch over to YouTube for this.
Yeah, maybe switch over to YouTube for this one. No, it's Killer Cam is this is the best thing that could be happening to the Denver Nuggets right now.
Yep.
And tonight was a night for Christian Brown to just look like himself in that he's the run out guy. He's the slash to the basket guy.
Yeah.
And he's the occasional 3-point shooter. And he hit on all of those at a very damaging clip. And it's the type of thing where defenses have to honor him. He's out on the perimeter, shot goes up, and then he can just streak out to get it's like everything's just going, obviously tonight is a little bit tough to be too hyperbolic because it was just, again, this was a practice for the Denver Nuggets, but it still looked good, man. And it still feels great. It feels good to watch the Nuggets just beat up on a squad.
It absolutely does. I mean, maybe the chat saying, did Jokic send him a text? I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Not saying he didn't. Not saying he did.
Some inside information is even too inside for us.
Nuggets get a big win, 124-96. They move to 41-27 on the season. A big win to keep pace with the Timberwolves who won tonight, even without Anthony Edwards. Just got to keep stacking wins here to definitely stay out of the play-in, which it seems like they're in good shape to do, but to get the best seed possible. Let's hit our first break. On the other side, we'll talk about Jamal Murray's night, Nikola Jokic's night, the bench. We've also got Brendan Vogt live from Ball Arena coming up. We'll get to all of that after this.
Hey, friends, Nuggets countrymen, Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. What if you could have reliable and intelligent Wi-Fi? And what if you could guarantee to keep it the same price for 5 years? That, my friends, is the Xfinity 5-year price guarantee. Imagine Wi-Fi that makes everything in your home work together, that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them, like a super intelligent Wi-Fi with a sixth sense. And that lets you stream the game even when the whole family is online. That is an issue in some households. Let Xfinity solve that for you. All your devices working in perfect harmony for 5 whole years. And here's the best part. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and Xfinity's best equipment is included. So take it from me, D-Line, a lot can change in 5 years. Championships are won, I remember that. Records are broken, I remember that every night with Jokic. Dreams grow bigger, but your Wi-Fi, that should stay reliable. And the price should stay put. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities with Xfinity. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions do apply. Oh, and how can I not tell you about Canes, Raisin Canes? Kale, if you bring up Raisin Canes and you allow Kale even 1 inch in the conversation, he'll start talking about that sauce until you want to strangle him, but who could blame him? It's delicious. I know it is. I just want to strangle Kale. I want to tell you about the Craveable Box Combo. Make your chicken finger dreams come true at Raisin Cane's, where every box combo is filled with craveable, hand-battered, and cooked-to-order chicken fingers. Every crinkle-cut fry comes from a grade A premium potato. Every thick, sliced Texas toast, God, I love that Texas toast, is lightly brushed with Cane's garlic butter, blend and grilled on the griddle until golden brown perfection. And most importantly, there is the secret recipe. Cane sauce. Kale, shut up. Is made in restaurant every day. Get your box combo today and make your craveable dreams a reality. Raisin Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
All right, back here on the Winners Lounge. We're presented by Bet365. Shout out to Bet365. Sign up, use the code DNVR365 when you do. Take advantage of their awesome options for NBA games. We're on there all the time. That's where we make our bets. Live from the Toyota Lounge, of course. Toyota Winners Lounge, Harrison Wind with D-Line. Nuggets get a big win tonight over the 76ers, 124-96. Just at our Red Hawk Roofing big takeaways, let's go more player by player here. Nikola Jokic, easy night for him.
Easy night.
25 minutes, 8 points.
God damn it.
4 of 7 shooting, 7 rebounds, 14 assists. And like I said in the fast breakdown, the hardest he worked tonight was when he was yelling at the refs.
Oh, he was apoplectic. He was beside himself because Andre Drummond was literally just bear hugging him the entire time. And he was like, why can he do that and I not be able to? He had a point, but I was also like, can we just wrap this up? Can we just get this game over with? I mean, I did caution with my lock of the night of him getting a triple-double. I did caution that there was a good chance this game would feature a lot of garbage time. It did. It did feature a lot of garbage time. You
were on the garbage time potential early on.
Yeah.
You identified it.
Yeah. I did see this coming. But I mean, you know, this is a night where Jokic does what he wants.
Yep.
And what he wanted to do was throw dimes to Christian Brown specifically. Yeah. He must have had 10 assists to Christian Brown tonight.
Yeah. A really good indicator of how healthy the Nuggets offense is running is probably how many assists Jokic has to Christian Brown.
Yes.
Whether it's on the fast break, which he had a bunch of tonight, whether it's just in that split cut action in the half court where all of a sudden CB's wide open by himself under the rim. If he has maybe like more than 5 assists to CB in a game, it's probably a pretty good sign. He had a bunch tonight. I mean, I don't know exactly. It seems like he had maybe 10 of the 14 to CB. That connection was really moving well. Jamal Murray, 12 points. He didn't have to do a lot either. 5 of 7 from the line, 6 rebounds and 4 assists. The question about Jamal, I think like the only question, because I don't really have any worries about him or anything, but he's had this wrap on his shoulder the last couple games. Yeah. I don't know if it's really affecting him a lot, but it's just kind of something to monitor.
He had a couple like vintage looking Jamal Murray mid-range shots.
Yeah, he did.
It was just a nice night, man. They just didn't have to do anything. And I think that's kind of the marching orders is like, or just like, I think it's sort of like quietly understood amongst all the Nuggets that if these two guys don't have to work hard in the night, if the rest of us are able to sort of rally around it, then let's do that. Like, let's not, like, Jamal Murray's not going to force the issue. Neither is Nikola Jokic. Both of that show, like, that's maturity on both players' part. Like, they've learned that there's bigger things than this goddamn stupid game against the 76ers on the 17th of March, aka St. Patrick's Day. Like, doesn't really mean anything. So don't get hurt. Like, don't do too much. Don't whatever. And so I loved it. Like, they did what they needed to do. They never even broke a sweat.
They just took care of business.
Got the other guys involved, and did it when they had to. Exactly what we want to see.
Christian Braun played a Nuggets high 27 minutes. No other starters, nobody else played more than that. I mean, that's big to take care of business early on in this game so you can sit on the bench and rest because you do have this back-to-back coming up that would be nice to get another win in tomorrow in Memphis. That stupid game they added to the schedule.
Just get out of the game early, hit the showers, get a shower, a tiny little orange Gatorade shower to yourself.
That's a lot of tiny orange Gatorades.
And then just, like at the end of a football game, just douse yourself in it and hit the showers.
Yeah. AG only played 19 minutes in this game. Pretty much started it.
Impactful minutes.
Made his presence felt. Just like dominated the first 5-6 minutes of this game. Went out, came back in before half, then started the third. Just 19 minutes. And I'm wondering, like, maybe he does play tomorrow because he really didn't do anything tonight. I actually would be okay with it, I think, even though I was staunchly against playing him on back-to-backs.
What did you say? He played 19 minutes total?
Yeah, and that's insane. At like 10% effort, you know.
Absolutely. I wouldn't be mad if he didn't play tomorrow, but I would like him to. Like, obviously you want the utmost amount of caution when it comes to AG, but man, I love the idea that he's just getting better and better.
It has been crazy how he comes back from that hamstring injury and immediately he's just AG. Yeah. Immediately he's like, Mr. Nugget.
Oh, I forgot.
Just dominating guys inside. A three. It's probably in.
I can't believe I forgot. I'm the secret or I'm the missing
soul.
I'm the missing ingredient from an NBA championship team.
Yeah. But he really is the soul of this team, and the Nuggets look like a different team when Aaron Gordon's out there. And, I mean, they've looked pretty good with him out there this season. We can move to the bench here.
Yeah, this game was about the bench.
Who do you want to start with off the bench?
Well, the bench, I mean, we talked obviously about Cam and CB. Those aren't bench players, but I don't know. I mean, like, the bench was kind of like everybody did a little bit. Bruce Brown, we can go there.
Brucey B was good in this game. 12 points, 4-7 shooting, hit a couple threes, a couple nice hat tips right at the 76ers bench.
Yes.
Brucey B is so back, man. I mean, I have a lot of confidence in him right now.
Have to.
Early in the season, it was like, man, did we get a raw deal in free agency? Like,
with a vet minimum.
Right. Does Bruce still have anything left?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he does.
And he looks very similar in a lot of these games to the Bruce Brown of the 2023 championship season. His shot looks good after it was kind of a disaster for, the first half of the season, really up and down. He's making the hustle plays. He's talking trash. He's giving you exactly what you want for a guy, in that role. And I don't know how many minutes he's going to play in the playoffs per se. I just know he's going to play a huge role in a couple games here or there. There going to be a couple games in this playoff run, I just know it, where the Nuggets are going to win and you're like, this was a Bruce Brown game.
Yep. He got, again, the big rebound. He got the big putback. He got the hustle play. He dives in the corner. Whatever it is, he really doesn't look like he's missed a step from the guy that we had on the championship squad. Like, I understand why it didn't go that well for him when he hit other locations because they were paying him like he was they what 20 million. Like they
Yeah,
paid
Indiana gave him 20 something million.
That's it's like a crazy expectation from a guy that truly is like the ultimate glue guy and the ultimate just like dog in there. He's perfect on the Denver Nuggets. Perfect. Like can be a starter if you need him. Can be obviously come off the bench and make good work out of it. You just love. Yeah, just great game.
Yeah.
Great game.
Other than the floater, that's still not really dropping.
It's fine.
The next guy I want to go to off the bench is Big Val.
Yeah.
And look, Big Val been a
Redemption
source of a lot of consternation among us, among the chat, among the fan base.
Take a big Valium, everyone.
This is another guy who it'd be really great if he could build some confidence here in this final stretch run of the season. Start off this season great, then hit a real rocky patch the last couple months. He was just 3 of 10 in this game, pretty inefficient, but got a couple buckets in the paint. The back down fadeaway was going in, or a couple of them went in. 9 rebounds, was strong and physical inside, was a plus 15 overall. Look, I don't know if Big Val is going to play a big role in the playoffs. I think the Nuggets might start most playoff series trying to play him, and then pretty quickly it's going to be apparent that he probably shouldn't be playing a role in many of these games, unless it's a very specific matchup. He had the big dunk today. He was getting physical in there. I think they will need him and should want to use him, over these last 13 games, though. I don't know what he's going to look like in the playoffs. I don't know what his role is going to be, but he can still be valuable against some of these bad teams off the bench.
Yeah, man, he can fulfill his number one need the number one thing that he does on this team, which is get Nikola Jokic off the floor.
Yep.
Like allow Nikola Jokic to be able to rest.
Yep.
If you can get Jokic on good rest going into the playoffs, so he doesn't, we're not burning him out like we always do. That's worth its weight in a giant, big, like fee-fi fo-fum giant's worth of gold. Like he's very, very valuable if he can do that. And tonight he was like mean.
He got that nasty cut on his chest.
Yes.
That thing was crazy.
Yeah, he had to ask the refs if it was indeed a foul to get stabbed in the heart. Turns out, no, not a foul.
No, they just stopped the game for blood.
This is not a foul. Yeah. It's unsafe for him to. That was actually really inconsiderate of him to allow his blood to be shown.
But I think you just want to see him stack a couple good games here down the stretch. The point about getting Jokic rest is huge. I mean, if you remember 2023, the championship season, the Nuggets were bad record-wise to close that year. Their last 10, 15 games or so, they were pretty meh. But, I mean, the reason was they had locked up the 1 seed and kind of just coasted into the finish. And a reason why they won the championship, a reason why they were so dominant, 16-4 in the playoffs, was because they were rested.
Exactly.
Jokic was rested. Jamal Murray was rested. They don't have that same luxury now. They're fighting for their seed. But I do wonder, just with how this schedule is shaping up, I don't know if they're going to win other games by 30 going away like this one wasn't a laugher, but there will be some games where Jokic should be able to rest. Definitely. And so I haven't lost hope that the Nuggets can go into the playoffs a little energized, even though they are going to have to kind of run through the tape at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's kind of, well, we'll see. I mean, if they get games like this, this game was so stupid. It's like hard to even consider it in the rest of the games coming up. But I'm with you. Like, I hope they don't have to expend a bunch of energy and they're still able to find out a lot about themselves and get their confidence going and not, burn out Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray going down the stretch. That really does rest on the shoulders of all these other guys. Like, on the Big Vals, on the Cam Johnsons, on all these guys, like being able to, comfortably stagger with some of those guys is like a big deal also. So yeah, dude, it's good to see.
It's going to be great to get this bench some real good minutes in some of these games. Hopefully that continues. Let's hit another break. On the other side, we've got Brendan Vogt live from Ball Arena. Really curious about what the vibe in the locker room was, the vibe amongst the guys after a win like this. I'm wondering,
if it was Malone, he would have ripped them for their defensive intensity.
How did we get outscored by 1 point in the fourth quarter?
The fourth quarter.
I'm just curious if the guys in the locker room think that this is something or nothing.
Yeah.
I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
We'll get to that in 1 second.
Okay. All right, friends. Let me tell you about our old friend. You know them very well, Bet365. They are back. They've got a whole new attitude. Winning is everything. Early payout offer. There's nothing worse than a late game meltdown. It can ruin your day faster than a spun out tractor trailer in the left lane on I-70. Yes, that does suck. That's why Bet365 created their exclusive early payout offer. If the team you're riding goes up 10 points at any point in the game, they'll pay out your bet early. Seriously, 10 points. That happens in most games. So while they can't get you off Floyd Hill any faster, they can make sure you're not sweating a bad beat while sitting there. Bet365 is where winning is everything. Download the app today. And when you open an account, you can bet $10 to get $365. This is a new offer from them, and it's quite generous, actually. It's the most exciting time on Denver's sports calendar, and it's almost here. And by exciting, we mean extremely stressful. But we wouldn't have it any other way. To celebrate the nail-biting nights in our near future, Bet365's offering users one of the most exciting promos to date. Bet $10 and get $365 in bonus bets. It really is as simple as it sounds. Once you sign up and place your first $10 bet, they'll throw you $365 in bonus bets, win or lose. There's never been a better time to prep for the playoffs with Bet365. Bet365, where winning is everything. Download the app and use code DNVR365 at sign up today. You have a gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Colorado. $10 minimum deposit required. Bonus bet wager excluded from returns. New customers only. 21 plus only. Time limits. Maximum odds and T&Cs apply. In-app only. Void where prohibited. Denver's best roofers are on DNVR's team. Go with the pros at Red Hawk Roofing and get your roof checked out once a year. It's preventative medicine for the home you pour your life into. Make sure you're covered with. There is no project too small for these guys at Red Hawk. I'll tell you what, Brad was in the bar just a little bit ago. He just had his laptop. You know why? Because he vibes out. He gets it. He's a DNVR guy. If you're a DNVR person at all and you need roof work, you go with Red Hawk Roofing. That's how it works, because we support each other in this community. And Red Hawk Roofing has done their job to embed themselves in this community. We appreciate them for it. They're a big reason why we get to do this show. And if you have any roofing needs at all, you should support them. You should go with these guys. They're great guys. They give you a free, no obligation roof and property inspection. They'll give you free in-depth photo reports for all inspections. And you can't always see how bad the damage is from to your roof from the ground. Supporting your local teams means supporting local businesses like Red Hawk Roofing. If you're looking for a new roof over your head or home or business, be sure to check out the Red Hawk Roofing at redhawkroofing.com or call 720-771-8921 and tell them DNVR sent you. You know what? Tell them D-Line sent you specifically, and none of the other guys. The other guys told you not to come.
All right, we've got Brendan Vogt live on the Xfinity mobile call-in line from Ball Arena after this huge Nuggets win. Vogt, what's up, man?
Gentlemen, how are we doing? I've been waiting to talk to you guys since the second quarter. So just really ready to get this going. It was quite the night for about 30 minutes in here. And then I think everyone else realized the Nuggets were going to win. So I can take you guys inside the locker room.
Please.
Where David Adelman feels like this is actually a continuation of what they saw last week. Adelman said, "We played well last week, full stop," doubling down on some comments he made with the media earlier in the week. And he felt like tonight was actually just a continuation of that. So a lot of the positives he thinks came to fruition last week were factors in tonight's win. He really liked the ball movement in particular tonight. Obviously, the Nuggets, I think, started out with 11 assists on 11 made field goals. Not a bad start. He does agree with my question about Cam Johnson being more assertive. He said yes. And I don't want to speak for Cam, but it just seems like he's playing without overthinking it now. If you're open, shoot. If you're not, cut. Just really simple stuff, really. But it does seem like that Cam is kind of stepping into that mindset, Adelman said. He was really thrilled with the passing, like he said. Obviously, Jokic had 14 assists, but he said everyone just made the secondary pass all night long. He really liked the process. On Aaron Gordon playing tomorrow, he said, I have no idea. We'll talk about it. Obviously, if my vote was the only vote, he would play. And then he stopped himself and he said, but obviously we know it's a whole conversation with his body. And he did say that, when he got hurt in Milwaukee, that's still in the back of Adelman's mind. So going to be a factor in Aaron Gordon playing or not playing tomorrow night. I would hope no, gentlemen. Sounds like a no to me. We'll find out together tomorrow when they take on Memphis. He marveled at Aaron's impact, the impact on the spacing defensively, his versatility, just sort of more of what he said while Aaron was missing all season. Like, this guy really adds so much to the team, being such a versatile player.
Mm-hmm.
At this point in the season, he says, obviously winning like this helps you on a back-to-back, get a little built-in rest because the game doesn't require so much from your star players. He says, these are all big wins right now. You're just trying to accumulate wins. It's just going to be a night-to-night thing. Like, if we had won that Lakers game and lost tonight, counts the same. He said that before in the season. He said it again tonight. You have to move on to the next game, Adelman said. And then, there's that quote where he said, we played well last week. Now we got to do that again tomorrow.
Yep.
Bruce Brown and Christian Brown took the podium together tonight, and there was a little bit of basketball talk. There was a lot of mustache talk. We got the skinny on Bruce Brown's gigantic handlebar mustache. It turns out that he has a friend whose girlfriend has been bugging him to get a mustache, and in solidarity, Bruce said, look, if you do it, I'll go handlebar. That seems like a really uneven trait. You know what I mean?
What's in it for Bruce? He definitely just wanted to grow.
Yeah,
that.
this is clearly a front just because he wanted to grow one.
If you guys score 2 points, I guess I'll
Right.
make out with that girl.
Right. Yeah. It's like, hey, Eric, if you finish that drink, I'll go streaking down Coldfield.
Yeah. Like, hey, man.
Just do it. Yeah. While we asked about the mustache, Christian said, it's terrible. And Bruce said,
I mean, Christian can't really talk with his facial hair, I will say. Like, he can't be the one.
He's pretty solid.
I mean, kinda.
Better than that
it's
handlebar.
more now than it was back in the day, but not quite mustache material. Bruce was told that some people online have called it the Brewman shoe. He honestly didn't know how to respond to that. And then I asked him if it's factored into opponents' trash talking at all. Like, has anyone given him
Good question.
shit?
Very good question. Very good
That's
question.
what I thought. He had nothing for me on that. He said,
Okay.
no, none of. He's proud of his mustache, guys. I think by the fourth question, he was maybe arguably offended by the tone of these questions. But, as Christian said, it's terrible. It's also pretty hard to ignore. On the basketball side of things, Bruce said, we just didn't make too many mistakes tonight defensively. They adhered to the game plan. Christian agrees with David Adelman about last week. I think we did play well, he said, especially in spurts. We do need to be more consistent, though. But yes, we did. We played well against good teams. On that same topic, Bruce said, look, that's just the NBA, playing well but not getting those wins. When you're playing against other great teams, sometimes things go our way, sometimes things don't go our way. But they both agree that the process has been better. Christian Brown asked about wearing a heat pad after the game. He said, I've done that every game since coming back. He said, actually, I've got a heat pad on my ankle at all times.
Yeah, idiots.
As long as he doesn't throw it on the court, I don't care.
Honestly, guys, that ankle is still bugging Crit. The pain part of it has not changed really, but obviously he's more capable basketball-wise. You can see it on the floor. Bruce agrees that Cam's being more aggressive. He said, look, I think he was just being too passive before trying to fit in, but we want him to score. We want him to shoot. And, the last one is that Christian ultimately conceded Bruce has been playing very well since growing the mustache, so they've decided that he can keep it.
That was important to get that one.
I feel like if I was up against Bruce, I would absolutely use that in my trash talk. I'd be like, what's up, boomerang looking ass?
Yeah. I would
stuff.
think it would have come up by now, but I guess.
I mean, Vogt, what's the feeling around the team right now? Like, was this a win? What was this a real win in the guys' minds? Like, is this a momentum building game, or is it like David Adelman said, they've kind of been playing better for a little bit now?
I think it's the latter. They didn't sound too impressed with themselves tonight at all. I even asked at one point, is there kind of a swell of excitement right now? Like, this season's been what it is, but you're pretty close to the end of the season. You guys are getting healthy. You're playing better. And they didn't really kind of bite on that one. I think for them, this is just a March win over the shorthanded Sixers and more of a continuation of what they hope has been been kind of coming into the fold here for the last couple of weeks.
Dude, yeah, this is like when you are playing a sport and like you're just in tennis, like you just drop the first couple games or the first set. And you're like, what am I doing? And then you start playing well. You start beating up on a lesser opponent. It doesn't even feel good. You're like, yes,
Right.
yeah. Like this is what it's supposed to have been like.
Yeah.
You're not even excited. You're just like, yes, keep doing this. Like, I'm
The
sure
other
it feels
thing-
like that.
The other thing too, D-line, is they have this really short turnaround for a back-to-back, which
True.
I don't even mean just like preemptive excuses or anything like that. I just think it certainly cuts into like, there's no time to be excited about tonight. They've got another game in less than 24 hours.
And this barely was an NBA game.
It was a
That too,
scrimmage.
man. That too. I mean, the Sixers should probably be fine for the lineup they trotted out there. At some point in the third quarter, Joel Embiid walked onto the floor. He received a heavy dose of booze from the Ball Arena crowd.
Good.
And then he stopped to do the thing he always does, which is like, yeah, bring it on, more. Although it didn't really have the aura effect this time because it was the third quarter and they were down by 30 and he was in street clothes. But
And he
It
noticed his own team was booing him at that point. His Nick Nurse. Boo!
actually, my last in-arena note, you guys, is Bruce hit another three at some point tonight in front of their bench, and he did the hat tip. And I watched him beat his teammates spend like 6 minutes trying to figure out what it was. They were so confused.
They're like, what did that boomerang-looking ass guy do?
Who is that?
Who is that? He's like just yanking on his forehead. What is that?
All right, Vogt. Appreciate it, man. Good stuff.
Woo! Thanks for taking us inside that wild and wacky and wild arena. A lot of insight in this one. Dude, it's wild. It is crazy. Isn't this funny? Like, David Edelman's point. I mean, that last game and this game do count the same. These could not have been. These should have been no trades.
I know it was barely the same sport.
It was not the same sport, dude. This was just, it was crazy. It's been a while since we've had a laugher like this. I mean, obviously, you can only expect so much out of the 76ers.
Wait, sound is off. I don't know what happened to that.
Oh, is it back?
Okay.
Oh. Well, I was just dropping dimes. I just was telling everyone my social security number. Should I repeat it? No?
Can we check in on our bets from tonight? So you took over the betting from Dev tonight.
I
Dev,
took over the bets,
obviously,
betting
we wish
from
him
Dev.
well, recovering from.
Okay, well, so this is a different thing. This is a
Surgery.
different thing. So, first and foremost, the bets I gave out tonight, I gave Cam Johnson over 1.5 threes. Bing, bang, that hit. I gave Brucey B over 6.5 points. Bing, bang, boom, that hit. And I didn't give in any other picks out. That was the only two.
So you went 2 out of 3 on your actual bets.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
because I
pregame.
gave Jokic out as the lock. And of course, like, he only played like 11 minutes tonight. So that made it difficult. But
It was a good bet in theory, although you did identify blowout potential.
blow
Early.
potential. So we're doing the pick tracker. Each night, everybody gives a pick.
Right. This is something that you thought of?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Seems right. So we did that for the first time tonight. Your pick was.
I've decided to shift my pick to
Okay,
Brucey
not
B.
allowed.
Brucey B over 6.5.
What was your
points.
actual pick?
Well, it was kind of made for me because I said that
What was your actual pick, bro?
Nikola Jokic triple double.
Okay, so you went over 1. My pick, Aaron Gordon over 15.5 points, also did not hit, even though that was a good bet in
I feel
theory.
like spiritually we both made the right choice.
Yeah,
but
spiritually.
But in the end, we still get no nuggets.
Yeah.
0 nuggets to 0 nuggets.
You did go 2 or 3 on your pregame picks.
Yeah. But that was for them.
Presented by Bet365.
The one for me, I didn't cash in on.
Yeah.
Tough.
This game definitely had blow up potential, and that's what happened. 124-96. The Nuggets get the win. All the Nuggets are good, and a big win, an important, comfortable win, considering they've got the Memphis Grizzlies tomorrow. Second night of a back-to-back. Last back-to-back of the season.
Oh, this is one where they have to fly to Memphis?
This is the makeup game.
Oh, I thought they were playing the Rockets. Everyone was talking about the Rockets.
I think we're done with the Rockets, man.
Everyone was talking about the Rockets. Why was that?
Because they suck? I don't know.
They,
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing Memphis tomorrow?
Yes.
Yuck, man.
I know. Let's hit our final break. We'll go around the association on the other side.
The offer is so good, we're telling you about it more than one time. Bet365, where winning is everything. These guys have a new attitude. They're all about winning. They want to make sure that you get the most out of this time of year. And they're going to do it with an early payout offer. There's nothing worse than a late game meltdown. It can ruin your day faster than a spun out tractor trailer in the left lane of I-70. Remember when I said that before? It's still true. That's why Bet365 created their exclusive early payout offer. If the team you're riding goes up 10 points at any point in the game, they'll pay out your bet early. Seriously, think about that. That is such a common occurrence. And they really want people to be able to feel the experience of winning, clearly. So while they can't get you off Floyd Hill any faster, they can make sure you're not sweating a bad beat while sitting there. Bet365, where winning is everything. Download the app today and open an account. If you open an account with them, you have to bet $10. They will give you $365. The most exciting time on Denver's sports calendar is almost here. And by exciting, we mean extremely stressful, but we wouldn't have it any other way. To celebrate all the nail-biting nights in our near future, Bet365 is offering new users one of the most exciting promos to date. Bet $10, get $365 in bonus bets. That's such a huge number. It really is as simple as it sounds. Once you sign up and place your first $10 bet, they'll throw you $365 in bonus bets, win or lose. There's never been a better time to prep for the playoffs with Bet365. Bet365, where winning is everything. Download the app and use code DNVR365 to sign up today. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Colorado. $10 minimum deposit required. Bonus bet wager excluded from returns. New customers only, 21 plus only. Time limits, minimum odds, and T's and C's apply. In-app only, void where prohibited. Oh boy, it is getting to be sunshine season, but it's also not quite spring. Don't be fooled. Do not be fooled in Denver, Colorado. You're going to get snowed on again. And whatever the case, you live in one of the sunniest places in the country. It's one of the best places about it. And what do you need to successfully navigate that kind of life? Some great sunglasses. It's so important to take care of your eyes. Shady Rays. You know that moment? The one where you realize you left your favorite sunglasses at the beach or on the roof of your car or at a gas station 3 states away? Well, I've been there too. Dude, I lose sunglasses everywhere I go. I basically, it's like I donate sunglasses. Everywhere I go, I just donate sunglasses to that place. Hopefully they enjoy them. But so that's why I love Shady Rays. You can just call them up and let them know that you are, not a smart person and that you made a mistake. And they don't judge you. They don't judge you at all. In fact, they fix it for you. Somehow they view it as their problem and they fix it for you. It's insane. So I've been using Shady Rays. It changed the game. These sunglasses are made for real life. Seriously, good-looking Polaroids, durable, and not stupidly expensive. We know how expensive sunglasses can be. And here's the wild part. If you lose or break them, even on day one, Shady Rays will send you a brand new pair, no guilt trip, just replacements. So now I actually wear my sunglasses without fear on hikes, concerts, on the boat, wherever. Shady Rays is eyewear that has your back. Go to ShadyRays.com and use code DNVRSR, as in Shady Rays, for 40% off. Wow, two or more pairs of polarized sunglasses. That's a big discount. ShadyRays.com, code DNVRSR.
Okay, back here on the DNVR Nuggets Winners Lounge. Nuggets get a huge win tonight over the 76ers. Great job on the reads, by the way, I will say.
Some are saying the greatest reads of all time.
Are some saying that?
Okay. Some.
Let's go around the association, wrap up this show presented by Fire on the Mountain.
Oh, fired up on the mountain!
I could go for some of those wings right now.
Bro.
A lot of good action going on tonight. Let's start in Minnesota, where the Minnesota Timberwolves, without Anthony Edwards, who I don't know if you saw, out 1 to 2 weeks with knee inflammation. He's going to miss probably like 5 games or so, maybe more. They get the win, though, 116-104 over the Phoenix Suns without Edwards. Big game for Julius Randle, 32 points, 7 rebounds. He kind of carried the load offensively. Bones Highland, 22 off the bench.
Bro, he's a player.
He's a baller. They get the win over the Suns. Devin Booker had 34 in the loss. Big win for Minnesota, though. You know, they had potential to slip, you know, maybe past Phoenix without Edwards. Now they're probably going to be okay.
Kale Suns.
This is a big game for them.
Really reeling after that one.
Kale Suns looking like a lock for the 7th seed. Still a pretty good year for them.
Just like Kale
Great
predicted.
year for them, actually. It was a great year for them. All right, let's go to Sacramento. The San Antonio Spurs crushed the Kings 132-104.
Yeah, that sounds right.
This seems like a game very similar to the one we watched.
It does seem like that, yes.
Maxime Reynaud, 32 points.
Who?
Exactly. San Antonio really had all the Spurs are good type of game. I mean, 16 for Barnes, 18 for Wembanyama, 15 for Fox. They had a nice balanced attack. They just keep winning. In Milwaukee, the Cavs beat the Bucks 123-116. Giannis got hurt again. I don't know if you saw.
It's what a disaster.
Self-diagnosed again, going to be out 1 to 2 weeks.
This is the most disastrous year for him. It is terrible.
Yeah, hasn't been great. A lot of people are wondering, did he play his last game in a Bucks jersey?
It's hard not to wonder.
The question everybody's wondering, did Giannis
Sure, the Denver
Antetokounmpo
Nuggets won the championship, but it's hard not to wonder about LeBron James. Will he retire?
Evan Mobley had 27 in this game. So did James Harden. They just got Max Strus back off the bench. He's been out like the whole season. Cleveland dangerous in the East, especially because Detroit, who got a win over the Wizards 130-117, has not been playing well. But what do you do when you're not playing well? You play the Wizards.
You play the Wizards, yeah. And then suddenly you're back on track. Or it turns out the 76ers. Play them.
Yeah. Jalen Duren did not have 83 points. He had 36.
Oh, damn.
He dominated. The Knicks got a win over the Pacers. A lot of Eastern Conference ball tonight.
Dude, hot East action
Big
tonight.
night for the East. I guess two Eastern Conference Tuesdays.
Oh,
is that what they're calling them?
I'll take 2, please.
They got the win over the Pacers, 136-110. Josh Hart with 33 points. Wow, he went off in this one. The Hornets got a win over the Heat.
Dang, more hot East action.
I'm telling you, this is the Eastern Conference night. 136-106. Ton of blowouts tonight.
Yeah,
this league, man.
Around the association, actually a bad ad for the NBA.
You guys got to stop talking about the rest of the league.
It's just nothing.
And your team.
It's nothing but terrible matchups with awful scores.
Yeah. Adam here.
Right.
Stop talking
Just
about the
Ixnay on
NBA.
Ixnay
Maybe
on
talk about something else.
Ixnay on the NBAA.
Yeah, maybe like talk about fast food or something.
Right, dude.
We like that.
He's like, dude, the Oscars were just last night. What the hell? You couldn't bring them up once?
Kobe White had 24 off the bench for the Hornets, 30 for LaMelo Ball. Bam Adebayo did not play. I think he got hurt. Final game of the night, Oklahoma City 113, the Orlando Magic 108. OKC goes on the road, SGA with 40 points in this one.
Dang it.
And that's all I got.
Okay. Well,
uneventful around the association tonight.
No, it was eventful. It's just like a terrible event. Just like a bunch of bad events around the association.
Yeah. Nuggets back in action tomorrow, though. Got Memphis on the road in that makeup game.
So they're probably like...
And it's a 6:30 start here, so...
They're probably on their way to the airport right now.
Yeah, they are.
Jesus
Not
Christ.
probably, they are.
That is insane.
If they remembered to pack.
And they have to fly
some guys probably didn't.
Across the country. That's like probably a 4 to 5 hour flight, dude.
No.
You don't think 4?
No, I'd say 3.
Okay. Oh, I guess Memphis, yeah. Okay, 3.5? Let's see.
I'll take the under on 3.5.
How long is the flight from Denver to Memphis? Let's find
I'll
out.
say 250.
2 hours and 9 minutes. Not hard at all.
Way shorter than I thought.
Not even hard at all.
I don't even
dude.
know if you have time for 2 food services in
You
that.
couldn't even get a movie in. They're complaining?
Yeah. Interesting. All right, let's hit Super Chats. Let's see what we got cooking in the Super Chat worlds. Post-nut clarity.
Yeah.
Cam buckets.
Joel's still ducking.
Joel's still ducking.
Joel Embiid is currently ducking his own career.
Yeah. He walked out wearing a Process sweatshirt.
Are you serious? We were talking about this on the watch along. Can you imagine being a Philadelphia 76er fan, and this is the result of the process.
You've just beaten 0 good teams in the playoffs.
They're like, sure, we lost for 10 years straight, but we did almost go to the third round one time.
Yeah, but we did it. We did it. The process.
Yeah, see?
We still suck.
Jesus.
Game shine. Pro win. Benefit of rest for AG Murray. Better than playing tomorrow. Number 15 average triple-double 2 seasons in a row. Is not an MVP either year. NBA is a parody of itself.
It is true.
Nugs 17 back-to-back. Lakers 14. I hate LA.
Dang,
Great
a lot of
super
hate in
chat.
there, dude.
Kyle M. Hey, D-line.
Yeah.
I mean, this was obviously going to
because he views me as a bully. You know, this is like a bullying win.
Okay. Or just a good win.
This was not a good
You
win.
get the good ones.
No, this was a bullying
The vibey wins.
Wow. This was semi-vibey. This was like, it was vibey just because we have been out at sea for so long that anything, we're like, water? That's the most delicious thing you can have.
Yeah. 5-5-5-5-5-ish. Broncos sign Waddle. Nuggets blow out the Sixers.
Dude,
Best
let's go.
birthday gift ever. Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday.
498 bench 3-pointers down, only 57 till 555. I love how we came out with an intent to not let the game linger. Let's go. All the Nuggets are good.
Happy birthday-ish. Happy
I went there for
birthday, my
brunch the
man.
other day. Not where I saw Grapey, though. That was at a different brunch spot. Maddox Otter. No AG or Maul tomorrow. Jokic and Legion of Lads versus Memphis.
I bet Maddox Otter wrote that whole thing out and then realized it was too long for the $2 super chat. So then he abbreviated tomorrow into tomorrow. There were a bunch of you really had to fit that one in there.
Ghostly Gengar, if Drummond was a ballerina, then Jokic was our Timothy Chalamet coming in. Oscars reference. There we go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oscars reference. Coming in to shit all over him and let him know he is outdated.
Dang.
Ryan B. Spencer Jones has the modern art of jump shots.
Because it's, modern art. A lot of people don't understand it. It's a little bit abstract.
You got to have a real basketball acumen to understand.
Yeah, it's like
it's
a real nod to some of the Ab X guys out there. Maybe
it's a real nod to the
he's got a real Jackson Pollock quality to his jump shot.
The Impressionist era.
Sure.
A real nod to the Impressionist era. Kale's glaring at me as I made that reference. Yeah, told you. Steph Snorch, I love frolicking with my DNVR friends.
That was it. Yes, dude. We said we need wins like this so we can frolic about. We can enjoy each other again. We don't have to fight about Jamal Murray every night or whatever it is we fight about all the time.
Also, happy birthday 55555-ish and Kale's nephew. All the Nuggets are good. Love y'all. Love you too.
Hell yeah, dude.
K. Ron's happy birthday 555-ish.
Dang! You know what the greatest part is that for 555-ish's birthday, we got money. Twice.
I know.
Once from him and from
none of the
else
money to him.
Yeah, dude, he's wishing 5555-ish happy birthday by paying us.
And he's celebrating 5 months of membership.
Let's go, dude. I love it.
Cam John, the man, John. Great scrimmage tonight. Go Nuggets.
I know. It was absolutely scrimmage.
Yeah. And finally, outside dog, Cram Johnson the Sixers.
We did. Did it say Cram Johnson?
I don't know if that was intentional.
We did cram those Sixers, dude. They stink.
They stink. We're back.
Yep. What else must be said?
First game of the season in the books. I don't know. Could be a pretty good year.
I want to see the AI summary of this. The chat is saying Sixers stink and we're back.
Nuggets get the win, 42-27 now on the season. Currently, they are the 5 seed, tied with Minnesota.
We can't
record-wise, but they do have the tiebreaker there.
Bro, I can't do a night tonight on this. It's too stressful.
Hey, I mean, as of right now, they're going to play the Rockets in the first round.
Oh, pretty sweet.
Yeah, what about that?
Not too bad.
Thanks to everybody hanging out with us tonight. If you're new to this channel, which I doubt you are if you're tuning into this Lounge.
You're like, I really feel amped up and I want to continue the experience after this incredible game.
If you're new to this channel, subscribe. We're
Please.
here every day. Pre-game, post-game, at every Nuggets game, every Nuggets practice,
Also-
off-day shows as well, 5 days a week.
Also, we are 2,000 subscribers away from 150K.
We're very close.
Bro, remember we got 100K? It was like a big deal. We
Yeah.
cried and stuff. And then we
Yeah.
just immediately got 50 more K just to make us
That's
look like
what
idiots
happens.
from before.
Hit that like button on the way out. Leave a comment about your takes on the game. We'd love to hear them and read them. Talk to you tomorrow. Later.
Let's go.
We all silly like the mayor.